All right. I want to, Senator Joe Griffo's in this morning. It is primary day. We have a lot to talk to and a lot of time to do it. So I want to bring in Mark Blask, who's the Little Falls mayor, City of Little Falls. Good morning, Mark.
Hey, Bill, good morning. Hey, I'm just curious. What was your backup plan with Mike Daly? Like some stirrups and a small pony?
None of that. Actually, if that stuff, I said to Griffo, I said, what would come next? You want me to bring a horse in? And your answer was, well, it would have been a white horse. No, none of that. That's his.
It would have been silver,
right?
right?
And I wouldn't even say that's his shtick. That's who he is. And
it's absolutely who he is.
Yeah. And
thanks for having me on. It's been a great show so far. I'm pretty excited.
Mark, I don't know what it is. Every time we have you booked, it gets crazy and we get tight. So you got to come on more often so that, it's these. What are you, the second largest, smallest city in the state of New York?
That's correct.
Second or
smallest
third?
City.
Yeah.
Only city in Herkimer County.
All right, so I've got about 4 or 5 minutes. Let's talk about what's going on in the city of Little Falls.
Well, Bill, we had the Garlic Festival this weekend. We're really just trying to do everything we can to attract more people here.
Yeah.
As you know, there seems to be a lot going on. 2 weeks ago, we had a large Viking ship that we sort of worked to get down to our marina.
That was really, that was an amazing. Did you see any of that, Mr. Griffo?
Only on media.
Yeah, really, really cool. And you had it down in your marina. You guys are right on the canal. You have the canal place. Little Falls has really been working the canal for several years as a tourism destination and a launch pad for tourism, and that seems to be starting to work for you guys.
Yeah, we're really spending a lot of time with that. Just a couple of weeks ago, we met with the director of the Canal Corps. We brought him down, tried to make some improvements down there. We held a lot of events down there. We hired a marketing firm a couple of months ago to produce a video for Little Falls, just to do some aggressive marketing.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of positive feedback on that. Over 4,500 people have viewed it in the last couple of weeks on YouTube.
Wow.
So we're really just trying to get more folks here. I mean, Vets Park is going to get an upgrade. There's just a lot going on that we're trying to get some people down to Little Falls to check it out.
Well, listen, you had the Garlic Fest, the Canal Fest. These types of festivals do bring in a lot of people, and they are positive. And I just feel that being right there on the water, that makes for a great opportunity.
It's certainly helpful, absolutely, yeah. And you can get right down to the canal place from the water. So we're certainly focusing on that. And then, we're trying to be smart in other ways. In this year's budget, we did not raise taxes a single cent, just trying to give incentives to come
and move to Little Falls. Which, by the way, has some... I lived in Little Falls. My first radio job was in Little Falls. Near and dear to my heart, Little Falls. My son graduated from Little Falls. And I got to say, there are beautiful houses there. There's a lot of hills. Some people are intimidated by the one-way streets. I'll tell you that once you get to know the city, it's very, very easy. And the Lock, Lock 17, has its own claim to fame, right?
Correct, yes. 100-year anniversary of Lock 17 this year. It used to be the largest lift lock in the world. It's really cool when you can go through there. A 40-foot drop. Kayakers go through, small boats. It gets a lot of action right here in the city limits.
All right, now I'm going to put you on the spot. Okay, here we are on primary day. And
there's going to be a question about Ernie.
You want to endorse Ernie Sanita? Oh, Lordy. So what do you think? Do you have anybody you'd like to endorse? Anybody you're supporting today in the primary?
I'm really new to the whole politics game. I've only been at it for 9 months. And one of the things that I've learned quickly is you have to end up working with whoever wins. So it gets sort of tough.
Yeah.
To, especially in a small municipality when your hand is out a lot.
Yeah.
I'll be going to Albany in an hour trying to get some money for a bridge here. So whoever ends up winning, you have to work with. Obviously, you just had Martin Badnik on. He knows how to create jobs. If you look at that record there, he started with an idea in his kitchen, and then it turned into a $2 billion company.
Do you? Martin is from Little Falls. Would you say you could endorse? You could endorse Martin Badnik?
Oh, I would wholly endorse Martin Badnik, and I think these polling numbers that that came out for an independent. I mean, for somebody who started at ground zero 2 months ago,
Yeah.
to be where he is, you know,
To be in the teens and 20s. I mean, that
teens
is
and
pretty
20s
astounding.
after 2 months.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of work and
Yeah.
a lot of
Yep.
getting his message out. So.
All right, I want to say, as I'll let you go, I know Mark's dad, Maynard Blask, who was a legendary baseball coach in Herkimer for many years, a former co-owner of the Little Falls Mets when I worked for the Mets there years ago. He's a good man, and he's brought up some really good kids, and Mark is one of them, the mayor of Little Falls. And Mark, thanks so much for coming on this morning.
But I really appreciate your kind words about my dad, and I appreciate you having me.
All right, thanks so much. Quick break. We'll come back. Senator Joe Griffo standing by here. We have a lot to talk to, a lot to talk about, and I believe we're hoping to get the mayor of Utica, the city of Utica, Rob Plumeri, will be on in a second. Is that a go, Andrew?
8:50.
He's got a lot to talk about, and a lot of charges made by Sunita, one of which, a big one, turned out to be completely false and completely unfounded, and he was just throwing stuff out there. And we can talk to the senator about how that happens and causes headaches for a lot of people. Hold tight. Coming right back at WIBX.